When it comes to thriller movies and suspense, Prisoner is the best movie out right now. And there's not even a close second. When you put Jake Gyllenhaal, Viola Davis, and Hugh Jackman in one film, that's a guaranteed success. No one is beating that trio. As you guys know, I'm gonna be talking about the movie, and I'm actually gonna spoil a lot of the stuff. So if you never watched The Prisoner, you should probably pause this video, go watch it, and then come back. So the movie starts off with a family of 4 walking down the street to the neighbor's house for a Thanksgiving party. I'm gonna tell you the names of the family of 4 because it's important. The father, his name is Keller Dover. The wife, her name is Grace. A teenage son named Ralph. And finally, their little 9-year-old daughter, named Anna. So when they finally get to the neighbor's house, the neighbors are excited. They exchange gifts, they hug and kiss each other, and eventually they start preparing Thanksgiving dinner. Let me also remind you, the neighbors also had their own sets of family. The wife named Nancy, a husband named Franklin, a teenage daughter named Eliza, and finally, a little 9-year-old girl named Joy. Now, while the adults are getting acclimated, the teenagers were like, hey, let's take the kids out for a walk while they get to know each other even more. So when they left the house, they noticed a random RV just parked right across the house. And they're like, we never noticed this RV before. We come here almost every other day and we never noticed anybody parked out here. And clearly there's someone living in it. That's weird. So they got a little creeped out by that, so they took the little girls back inside the house. So a few hours passed, they forgot all about the RV that was parked outside because they just finished eating dinner, they cracking jokes with everybody. Everybody is just pretty much having a good time. So they're pretty much in the living room, all relaxing and enjoying themselves. So Anna, one of the 9-year-olds, asked, hey, can I take Joy across the street to the house so I can show her my new toy? So the parents, they're in the zone, they're having fun with the whole family. And they was like, sure, you can show Joy your new toy. And due to the fact that you know where the house is, it's literally like a block down the street, we don't mind, go right ahead. So the little girls went across the street to the house. Now, this is where things get interesting. 2 hours later, when everybody's like either half asleep or doing something else, minding their own business, the dad is like, okay, we're ready to go. Where's Anna? And everybody's like, I don't know. And someone else says, where's Joy? And everybody's like, I don't know. And Ralph was like, hey, remember you told them they could go back to the house? And the father's like, okay, yeah, I did. So they went back to the house and Anna is not there. So now they're slowly panicking. They're asking the neighbors, hey, have you seen Anna and Joy? I was like, no, is everything okay? And Ralph was like, oh wait, there was a random RV parked across the house. We noticed it was strange. Maybe they had something to do with Anna and Joy's disappearance. So they go back to the original spot the RV was in and it was gone. So they called the police. So 3 hours later, it's stormy out, it's raining, and the police got a location on the RV. Soon as they got a location on it, a whole bunch of police officers surround the RV. One of the main detectives, Loki, that was assigned to the missing little girl's case, he was part of the officers that surrounded the RV. So he's giving the initial spiel. He was like, hey, if there's anybody in there, come out with your hands up, while he's slowly approaching. And the person that was in the RV noticed that, and he tries to drive away, but he ends up hitting a tree. All the officers are like, okay, this is the guy. Why else would you try to run away? So the head detective get inside the RV and dragged the guy out and arrested him and brought him back to the police station. So back at the police station, the main guy that was assigned to the case, Detective Loki, is interrogating him. And during this scene, you can tell that the guy that was in a van is like a little mental, like a low IQ. I don't know how to phrase it. He's low IQ. He's not there. And during the interrogation, Loki, the detective, is like, okay, where's the little girls?
I know for a fact those girls were playing outside your RV. You weren't driving, it was parked. Was it a special day? Were you planning on taking 2 little girls?
No.
Have you done that before?
No.
Did you ask them to come inside?
No.
You asked them to come inside the RV and then you take them away?
No.
Did you put those girls somewhere?
Yeah, sit down.
Come on. Did you put those girls somewhere?
Don't touch me.
I know you put those girls somewhere. Do you hide them?
No.
How'd you hide them? Do you tie them up? Do you tie them up?
And he's like, why were your van parked outside? You don't live in this neighborhood. And he's like, I don't know. Like, Loki is trying to get answers, but he's not getting nothing. He keeps saying, I don't know. Meanwhile, while they're interrogating this guy, they have search parties, searching in the woods, they searching under the lakes, they searching everywhere for these little girls. After 2 days, Loki, the detective, went to the missing girl's parents' house. And he's talking to them. He's like, hey guys, I'm just seeing if you're okay. I spoke with the guy that was in the van. Turns out he lived with his aunt, and we had forensic search the van of any type of DNA with the little girls, and turns out we don't think he took the little girls. So the father, Keller, is like, but you said he tried to run away when you found him. What do you mean you're letting him go? Loki is like, yo, listen, I interrogated this guy for 8 hours straight. He has a low IQ of a 10-year-old. And the father is like, if he has a low IQ of a 10-year-old, why is he driving a RV? That doesn't make sense. Keep interrogating him, because I know he has something to do with my missing daughter. And Loki is like, listen, sir, I know your frustration, but by law, I have to let him go because we don't have proof that he took the little girls. So they're going back and forth, and the father ended up saying, listen, please do whatever you can to keep this guy. And Loki is like, all right. So the next scene, the father, he was helping searching with the police, and he got a call from his wife. And the wife is like, hey, they let him go. He's out of custody and he's a free man now. He's leaving. And the dad is furious. He's like, what? I'm on my way. So the dad rushes to the police station, and he see the guy leaving the police station with a whole bunch of camera crew with him, because it's a big story. The news want to know his opinion of where the little girl's at. Everyone in the town want to know where the little girl's at. So the father, Keller Dover, he pull up his truck and he storms towards him, and he grabbed him. He's like, yo, tell me where my little girl is. Tell me where my little girl is. And the guy whispered, they didn't cry until I left them. And he's like, what? What? Y'all didn't hear what he just said? So the police see him like, manhandling this guy. So they grab him and they take him back to the police station. Listen. Go watch this movie, because I could guarantee you will not guess how this ends. Stop watching me. Like, share, subscribe, and go watch this movie. I'm out. Hello, Wisconsin. I'm stupid.